Hello, I'm Zardes, and let's play Planet Zoo. Welcome back to my career mode series. This will be episode 63 in the series, and I'm not sure how long today's video will be. It has been just so long since I got a video out on this channel that I really wanted to record, and the kids are going to wake up anytime soon, but I really wanted to get a video in and get into Planet Zoo again because it's been so long. But anyway, we would need to keep crime occurrences below 8 now, and we need to get a West African lion and more orangutans. Let's focus on those. So we need to get a West African lion somewhere in here, and I kind of feel like we already have a lion thing, but I guess we don't have... maybe that would be down here. They're in alphabetical order, of course, so... No, do we have a habitat for it, though? Empty. We have an empty one. We're here. That's where the orangutan go. No, that isn't empty. We have an orangutan in there. Okay, so we have one in there. We need to get a second one. And what do we... This one is female. The reporter has left. We'll check that out in a minute. We want... that is all we can get from the market? It's one cheetah right now? Really? Oh, there we go. Okay, we want a male orangutan. There we go. $16,000. We have the money. Let's do it. No, shoot. I didn't mean to put him there. Pause. We want to go back. You cancel move. I need you to go to quarantine first. Quarantine, please. Thank you. Okay, so now let's see the inspector's report. Zoo reporter. Mostly pretty good. I mean, not a terrible report. So where does that put us? Crime, we have... Yeah, I think we might have fit that. Crime occurrences below 8. Perfect. Now we just need the orangutan, and then we need to get the lion habitat. So that's going to be a little bit of a problem, is fitting in the lion habitat. We don't have a whole lot of space here. Unless we extend out somewhere. We could potentially... Alright, so we've got staff stuff there. We have staff over here, and we don't want to have negative impact on the guests. We don't have any buildings out this way. So what we could do is we could put the lions in here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So we need to get a path through here first of all. That will be our first order of business. I guess we go in between here, maybe. I really want to go inside this building. That's what I want to do, but the terrain is not really supportive of that. Let's try that now. Oh, see, we can go up that way, but it won't let me go. Let's do this. Then we are through this little building. We can bring it right over this way. Yeah, I can work with that. Let's move this over if we can. And take this out. Okay, then we got to get some of this foliage out. A quarantine passed. Okay, you, my friend Mentari, you can move over to the habitat. That should be good. And we can continue working on it. So we want to get some of this foliage out of here. And actually, I think I want to move it. For now, at least, we'll just move. Move all of this, like, over in here, I guess. Here. And then these ones we're just going to get rid of entirely. There, so that path now is more clear. Yeah. Gonna just move this over a tiny bit. And get these rocks out of the way as well. It's a nice little rock formation they have going over here. Let's go ahead and put this one over here, I guess. Okay, so that gets us in there. Now let's see what our animal needs. West African lion. You need grade 3, climb proof 9.9 feet. Grade 3 would do... Yeah, the steel mesh is climbable. What else are we using? Steel mesh. Let's use that. Concrete, I guess. Yeah, and then we can get a window over there. So we're gonna bring this over this way. I feel like I want a little cave in there. So let's actually bring this over and up this way. Okay, now I want all of it, and we're going to raise it up about 4 meters. Timberwolf died. Hopefully of old age and nothing bigger. Let's get that in there. Let's go check on that. Timberwolf. Old age, yep. Do we have enough Timberwolves in here now? We have 2. Yeah, they can't mate. So when Tristan dies, we'll get a new mate for the other one. And let's make sure to call the vet here. Okay, then over here, we want to find a spot for our keeper hut. And I'm wondering, like, we might want to eventually bring this loop around. In fact, it might make sense to do that now. Let's go ahead and go up. And then we can be elevated just slightly here. Yeah, then we can go a little bit further. And I can get a staff path here. And perhaps we can go back down and get a gate in here. Barrier. Habitat gate. That worked. Looks a little wonky, but it worked. Now, this staff area. Work zone. Work zone 1 is way over there. Work zone 2. I mean, this would work for work zone 2. Yeah, I guess we could make it work. Staff rooms and stuff are going to be a long way away, but we'll get this in here. Let's get a keeper hut in here as well. There, and then we can get this in here. Diseased animal discovered. Vet called. Okay, that's fine. We've got a disease going in the safari area. Cleanliness is an issue. Keeper assigned. Get a keeper there. We can't hire anybody in this scenario, so that is going to be a little bit of an issue. But we're close to getting our lion in here. Let's go ahead and order one. West, oh, okay, let's do it this way. West African lion. 14,000. Okay, yeah, we have to pay to get it because we don't have the conservation points. go to there. How many do we need for the objective? Just one. Then we will be working on gold. But, oh, I want to come in here and we want to push that, and we're going to flatten in here as well. Pull this out a little bit. Yeah, this is turning out to be a nice cave. Nice little home for them. Perfect. Another animal, okay, we've got an issue here. Do we have, let's get you researching that. Disease, active disease. Get you on that right away. Figure out what we need to do. And get a vet out here. Vet requested, okay. You're working on it. That's all we can do for now. Then we want to filter by species here. We want West African lion. Get a bed down in here. A food tray over here. Well, I guess right there. Let's get a water pipe in down here, because I don't think we have water coverage. Let's check that. Yeah, nowhere near here, and I don't want to spend the money to get another one somewhere. I'll just give them this water. A rubbing pad over here to encourage them to come this way. And that might be what we get. We can get a scratching post over there. Blood pumpkin. Do we have like the prey hunting thing? No. Okay, and get a blood scent marker up there. We'll get the trees figured out here in a moment as well, which I suspect we're going to have to replace them. But right now we are going through quarantine. You're just getting there now. Oh no, you're the vet. Quarantine pass, there we go. West African lion. Let's go ahead and change the name of this. And we are going to also turn this to glass, so people can see all the way over this way. Yeah, that should be really good. Let's go ahead and get some facilities in here for donation bins and stuff like that. Right, let's do it this way. There it is. And then we need education as well, which we have an education board. Oh no, we haven't done much education actually. We need to focus on that soon. But first, we're going to get this habitat worked out. Then we'll have more people coming out this way too. We do need benches though. Fortunately, the terrain is really hard there. And there, we got silver.
Ah, I've heard from the staff that you're making them very happy. That's good, because I dread to think what they'd do to you if they weren't. My best guess? They'd get you a birthday card, but then deliberately get your name wrong in it. And well done on turning such a good profit, although it could be better. So make it better.
Okay. Well, let's get a trash bin out here too. Gonna tuck these in here a little bit. Okay, so now what do you need? Let's focus on environment first. Get these plants out here that you don't like. Then we will focus on terrain, and actually you're pretty happy with that terrain. So we'll keep it the way it is. We want Africa grassland for nature. Grassland and Africa. Find some good looking trees here. Don't want too much coverage, but Oh, that is a really interesting tree. I don't think I've ever used that before. Yeah, tickets are underpriced, so we're going to fix that too soon. But I really like how some of these trees are turning out, or like how our coverage and stuff is looking here. Actually, I think this is pretty much how I want it here. Nothing super fancy. Just a little bit of nettle to kind of add things in here. Pretty plain habitat. We do need a little bit of grass in here though. And we'll get a little bit of grass near their home so they can have a little bit more privacy as well. There we go. So that should be good. You should be pretty happy now. You'd need temperature. What temperature do you want? 46 to 104. Yeah, it's a little too cold for you right now. That is in here. Get a heater. 1, 2, 3, and make sure you get one down in there too. Yep, 36, so that should be good. You don't have power. Okay, so we definitely need to add some power out this way. We'll add a transformer over here, I guess. I wish it didn't take up so much space. Or like, we should fit better in here is what I'm trying to say. Actually, because that terrain is not going to be very good for this, but flatten it a little bit here. We can cut into that, and we can get a path over this way. And a transformer here. So then we can come in here and we want staff work zones. Work zone 2. Go ahead and get that added. Let's get a keeper over here. Yeah, keeper requested already. That should work. Let's move this. There we go. Alright, so objectives for gold. We need to increase the welfare. We need to breed an orangutan. And we need to get an aquatic animal. Which will be interesting. We'll have to figure out where to put that as well. But that is, I think, where we will leave it for today. Nobody's coming out this way. Why do we have no guests coming this way? We have a path. Because nobody just wants to make it out this way yet. But we did have guests saying that we have the ticket price. Yeah, great. Let's go up and raise this 25. Go from there. How are we doing on money anyway? Oh yeah, last year we made 41,000. We should be good. I think we are. This zoo is really starting to be in good shape. But yeah, we definitely can get an aquatic habitat somewhere out here. Or even maybe utilize this water. Yeah, we might be able to do that. Next time. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Take care.